Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Mizzle. You guys on my channel Mizzle 14. And I'm back doing a review of MTV Ghosted Season 2 Episode 5. This week is Love Gone Missing Week. So this whole week, MTV Ghosted is doing new episodes at 7 o'clock p.m. on MTV and do new episodes. Because I was viewing MTV Ghosted, the 4 episodes, and I don't know what happened. It just stopped. And after the 4, I was like, okay. And then they went to the app, and then I said, I don't follow the app, so I said, what's gonna be new episodes? It just stopped. So this week they're doing a whole week of Long Gone Missing, and I decided to review it. And I said I'm gonna continue. Like, I like MTV Ghosted. All right, so I'm not trying to make this one a long one because it was straight to the point, and it's a fact. And if you don't remember the show, the formula, it's kind of similar to Catfish in its way as that they get the person, they tell their story, they investigate, and then they have the people meet up and they confront each other. But the way difference is from Ghosted to Catfish is that people Ghosted, they met each other, they know each other already. So it's not like they never met each other before. They know each other, and then somewhere, some way, shape, or form, somebody ghosted them. So the Haunted reached out to the show to find out why the ghosted them. And in this scenario, it seems like the ghosted wasn't a bad person, and that person who ghosted had a valid reason, and we will get to that in a minute because I could say a little bit that it was a little bit of controversial topic that it still is today. That was reason why he ghosted her, but let's go on to it. So Naima reached out to the show. She was like she missed her best friend. She met Maher when they was in 7th grade in middle school science class. They met each other and they've been good friends ever since. So they were good. They had chill out. They had hang out with each other. They tried to date in a little bit, but it was only a few days, and that's it. But they just become best friends. So they grew up. They go to the same school. After they graduated high school, 3 days after high school graduation, she went to the military. So that drifted apart a little bit. So they didn't really see each other as much, and they kept communication. After a while, I think in 2014, they came and they reconnected and everything. They went out to dinner and had a good old time and all that stuff like that. After that, 2017, she reached out to him and he never responded back to the email. She emailed him, never responded back, and they didn't realize till almost 2 years, October 2018, when she realized she was blocked and she was ghosted by him because she asked her cousin Jasmine to reach out to him, and that's when I realized that she was blocked because she couldn't really see anything on him. She couldn't really find his profiles, names, anything because he blocked her. And that was the whole gist of it. So any theories as they do investigation, they come up with theories. So any theories they had is that maybe they outgrew their friendship. They had two different lifestyles. It's like she's in the military and she always not gonna be home as much. She can't be around. And he went to college at the same time she went to the military. He went to college. He did his whole life thing. So they probably outgrew friendship. Sometimes friendship outgrew each other and is no more compatible in being friends with each other. Or it's that maybe he got feelings for her and it's not compatible because she wanted him more as a friend and he wants the more romantic side of it, but we don't know. So they came up with those two theories before they started investigating. So when they talked to Naima, she explained to her things. She got emotional because she missed her friend. It's all like this. She got 2 kids, and he been like the best friend to her, make her feel good, make her feel wanted, make her feel comfortable about herself, to be express herself, to be herself. That's what it was, and she misses that. And she wanted to know just why he just ghosted me, why he didn't say anything, all that stuff. And so I missed that. I want our friendship back. So I felt for her at that time. I said, yes, it's sad to have someone you're so close with, and then it just ghost you like that. So that's that. So they started an investigation, and they tried call. They called Maher. Travis called Maher and left a message, and then Rachel called Jasmine and left a message. And while they was investigating and seeing things, they saw a Facebook page post of him saying that because meanwhile her page is private. You can't really add her nothing like that. You can't really see most of what she posting and all that stuff. So you can't really do nothing to her page. So it's like very private. In his page, he said, "Well, I need to choose better friends. I need to be wiser in choosing friends." And that was in 2017. And in 2018, he said, "Well, kicking people, fake people out of my life is the best decision I could ever make." And that's 2018. So it was like, oh, okay. What was that? And then he said another post he posted is that this is Ariana, who is the real person who been there for me, my good best friend, who said to me regardless. So I said, okay, all right. So they messaged Ariana, the new best friend, and she responded back, and she said, "What's up? What can I do with you and everything?" And they said it's about Maher and his old ex best friend Naimah and trying to reconnect them and see why he goes to her and all that stuff like that. She said, "I don't know why they're not friends anymore, but I could do say they are two different people." And it's that they mentioned that how she is more serious, an uptight little person, and he's more carefree, like the party, and she doesn't like the party and everything. So they had two different lifestyles, and maybe she could be very judgmental to his social activities. So that could be another thing. So they added that theory is that she is a judgmental friend. Is that he party a lot, he doing this, he's very social, and I'm not that type of person. I'm military, I'm very stern and focused and all that stuff like that. And maybe that could be a part of it. So they chose that. And she said, "That's it. That's all I can say. Ain't nothing else I could give you." And they said, "All right, thank you for your time." Meanwhile, at this time, Jasmine responded back, and they got the call, and she got in the message, and she got in the Zoom. And they talked for a while, and she mentioned that how she don't know why they really stopped talking to each other, but they do realize that they are two different lifestyles. He's doing him, she's in the military. I guess it crushed him when she went to the military, and then they stopped talking for a while and everything, and just took a toll on him, and it just outgrew in part the friendship and stuff. But another thing is that she mentions that she became very conservative with her approach on Facebook, and she would post and post of things that made people feel like, wow, that she is very too conservative in that thing. Mainly that she really believed that heterosexualism, she don't care about homosexuals, she don't care about a lot of things that conservative people feel about it, like pro-choice and everything. She may not feel like that. It's different things. So when they would say she got strong conservative opinions, it turned a lot of people off from her. So maybe that could be a reason why he probably goes to her, because of political views. And friendship, I could tell for experience and stuff like that, and watching people and hearing people and stuff like that, people friendship dies and ends because people have different political values. We can't change their views. That's their views and everything. But you can make me accept you or be friends with you when you have this close viewpoint. And what is me being next to you when I know this how you feel? When something came out, I know how you feel about abortion. I know how you feel about gay rights. I know how you feel about interracial marriage. I know how you feel about different things. So like that. So it's gonna be tough to be friends with someone. I mean, you could be, but you gotta understand that y'all need to know, like, some things you things can't talk about and everything or whatever. You can't cross that bridge, because that's what some things you really don't want to vibe into or deep down. So that could be a reason. So they said, okay, cool, because as Naima was talking about them, she never mentioned about any posts, because it was like, why she didn't realize she was ghosted or blocked for 2 years. And you didn't realize none of this, and you didn't realize like something you could have done that make this happen. So that's that. Meanwhile, they got on the phone with Jasmine. They were trying to come up with different things. They said they added political views as the fourth theory. Maher called back, and Maher got on the phone. They talked for a while. They got a Zoom meeting, and he explained the story. He said, "We gotta go back. basically everything she said about how they met. She went to military. He's in college. Then they came back together, and they had lunch. They had a good lunch and everything. And then after a while, she just stopped. He stopped talking to her. He do regret. Let me get to the point. Everything mostly to say her story, he matches her story, but he added a few key points. Another thing, the few key points he added was that the political views and the conservative viewpoints that she had. And one of the really strong viewpoints that she mentioned was gay rights. That it feel like, you know, man should not be with another man. It should be a man and a woman. They don't deserve to be married. They don't deserve to have rights and everything like that. And this is a sin. You know, just normal spill of what people have about homosexuality. And she has those viewpoints, and she mentioned that. To the point that his sister, Maher's sister, was gay, and she was going back and forth with Naimah online, on Facebook. And he didn't like that because that's his sister and everything. And it was crazy. And the sister said, yo, I don't like your friend Naimah. What's she doing? What's up with her? All that to the point. You know, being gay and not being accepted and everything, it could take a toll on this person. So at that aspect, I don't know what else she was going with my hair sister life. She took her life. And I would say that is very sad. That is really sad. I was like, wow. Or because people who is not open-minded. Nobody say you got to be all for open arms, but at least understand and accept it. That's all. And took a life, and so it took a toll on him. So I understand why maybe he wanted to take away. Cause I say, yeah, my friend is set like this, and because my sister battled her own demons and everything, and then going with somebody who's online back and forth, and who is my brother's best friend, to feel this type of way, and then she don't feel good for herself, and then took her own life, that could be something damaging to him. And another reason, the real reason why he goes to her, it was because that his sister died, and took her life because of the argument between him, his sister, and Naimah, is because he's gay himself. And if she had this type of views, will she willing to accept him 100%? Because he does miss the friendship. He said he misses the friendship. He wants to get back being there with her and being good friends. They had a long history. He want to be uncle to the kids and all that stuff. And he misses that, but he just want to know what she was ever willing to accept him 100%, her whole part of him, and not just like that's part of him. And it's not a choice, no matter what everybody say, it's not a choice. So please don't come in my comment section being rude, bringing out Bible scriptures or anything, because I'm going to delete the comments. Just be respectful. If you got different viewpoints, you can mention it, but please be respectful, y'all. All right? So it's not by choice. You're born that way, and we're going to see how it goes. So he said he don't want nobody to say anything to Naimah. He wants to be the one to tell her the reason why he goes to her. I said, I like it. It's like they never really had a ghost who really be okay to come on Zoom and talk and everything. Usually they be elusive and dodging. So they got on, they met, they had the conversation, and basically told her what he goes to her for. And it seemed like Naimah is not budging. She's not budging on what she viewpoints. She said her religious values, it differ differently. I do believe it's a choice and everything. And I like your friendship. I don't think our friendship is deeper. But to the aspect, will you accept it or will you tolerate it? Because if you tolerate me, that means you're not really fully accepting me. You just being there and saying just because you want the friendship. When you accept me, then you accept me wholeheartedly. No matter what, how you view. You accept me. And you may not understand it, but you accept it. But she didn't want to go there. She said, I can't force it, I can't change it, everything. I do have different viewpoints. I do this, that. I can't change it. That's how I feel. And I just go to tolerate you. I can't fully accept it. I will just go be tolerating it. So I tolerating it, and he felt that type of way. And now he feel hurt because he said, "Yeah, wow, this is crazy." And so at the end, after they do the confrontation, they say they will go ghost each other, or they will stay, or they try and make up. If one person said they ghost, then that's it. So after it's said and done, it's like they was crying and all that stuff, and to the point that thing, the controversial issue between back and forth about whether this is a choice or not, where you gonna tolerate it, you gonna accept it, all that stuff. It was too much. She was not budging. She was holding on to beliefs, and Rachel was trying to teach, give her a little lesson of that how things on the scripture is always misinterpreted to different ways to fit their narrative, and it's that. And she said, "I'm not gonna go back and forth. It is what it is. That's how I feel, and I guess I'm gonna tolerate it." And that's how it was. So that at the end of the day, they both decided to ghost, because it's nothing going back for them. The political views is two different spectrum, and he can't, because I can't be with he can't be with someone, or anybody be with someone who can't accept the whole of them, their race, nationality, individuality, ageism, all that stuff. If you can't accept the person in the whole complete package, then you not accepting it. You are tolerating it. And I don't want somebody tolerating me, but accepting me. And that's what it is. So 3 month follow up. She refused the 3 month follow up. He did, and he said he's good. He's in a happier life. He got a good job. He surrounded himself with people that supports him, and those close friends and family knows about him, and he's good. He haven't heard from Naimah since then. They haven't been talking for a while. They just gonna go their separate ways, and that's that. But that was MTV Ghost to y'all. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Tell me how y'all feel about this episode. Like, once again, your political views could make and break your friendship. So that's what sometimes when you be friends with someone, learn all parts of it, not just going out and hanging out, doing good things. Learn parts of their socialism, know part of the political aspects, religion, background, stuff like that, because that's how you go start making good friendship and deep connection with someone when you know how they think and how they view. Because if you blinded and you see this person one way, and then all of a sudden they turn a different way, and their viewpoints change, you gotta evaluate your friendship, and that's how that was. So tell me how y'all feel. Put in the comment section. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel, share my videos, and I'll talk to you all next week, or for the next video, because I'm about to watch that next. All right, peace.